years ago, a slew of medical problems kept Liza Minnelli from the stage and the public eye. Then a new man came into her life who helped get her back in shape on the stage and on the altar for a headline-making wedding attended by 800 of her closest friends, including my pals here. And then she made her debut again on the stage in London, big smash. And I think I speak for her legion of fans when I say we're awfully glad she's back. Please welcome Liza Minnelli.
How you doing? Baby?
Oh, gee, we're glad to have you.
You look mighty cute. Honey.
So, let's cut to the chase, as they say. Because you and I have known each other since you were a teenager. Yeah?
Yes, we have.
And you've had a few ups and downs.
Oh, sure.
And the last couple of years, good heavens, you had 2 hips replaced, you gained weight, you had knee and back surgery, you were unable to dance. Look at you now. You look divine, you're singing, you're dancing.
Thank you.
Them what say that it's your husband, that he did it. He pulled off this wonderful, whatever it is, brought you back to yourself. What did he do? Tell us about this.
Well, how should I put this?
Don't put the good stuff out there.
No, I think what happened, it's really tough. I mean, to have the loss of your legs and 2 crushed discs and then brain encephalitis. And, you know, it didn't look so hot. But I decided to get well. And I started to do that by myself.
Before David?
Yes, but I started to do it by myself. Otherwise, she never would have hired me to go on the Michael Jackson show. That's how we met. But I think I'm the kind of woman, I don't know about anybody else, I'm the kind of woman that can only go so far without somebody saying, come on, you can make it. Come on. And that's what David did. He said, you can do anything. I believe in you. Now you believe in you, you know? And just his humor and his encouragement and his constantly reminding me that I was a champion. That helps. Somebody says that to you, you know?
So when we were backstage talking, I said, look at you, look at all that weight you lost. And, you know, we have certain people...
I can't lose a pound.
Okay.
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do and how much did you lose?
Well,
Joy won't tell us how
Because I
much you
blame it
lost.
on menopause and estrogen, and you and I are around the same age.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm lying.
No, I tried that works for a while, but then you can't get away with
excuse
it. But that's a very big
What did you
part
do?
of it.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Well, God, I started dancing. I went to Luigi's every single day.
I
My
go to
teacher,
Luigi's for pizza.
No, not this guy. I've studied with him since I was 17 years old. And I went to him, and David wanted to lose weight too. So we did it together. I must say, doing something with somebody is so much better than doing it alone.
Well, did you cut out something or add something? I mean,
Yeah, what about the food?
Yeah.
Oh, that?
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
that.
Oh, the food.
You're an Italian girl. You must eat pasta.
Oh, my energetic.
Yeah.
Well, you know what helps?
What?
Trying to always be a moving target. You know, because then you don't have time to eat.
Yeah.
So if you schedule yourself in a busy enough regime, as it is, a regime, as it is with stuff that you like to do, and then our life got so busy anyway, that besides there not just being time for long lunches and, you know, massive dinners, I just started to feel so much better.
Yeah.
And it was so much better, I mean, on my back and my hips, that I think when you get that kind of reward for it, it really helps.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Lack
Yeah.
of pain is a big,
No, that's true. So you were motivated to
thing.
feel better, too. That's right.
Yes.
You know, I was at your wedding, and so was Star. It was really an incredible wedding. I mean, I saw Donald Trump afterward, and I said to him, your wedding to Marla was nothing compared to this wedding.
You know what?
Engagement.
I was in Saudi Arabia. And
I know you
and I
were.
kept thinking, can I get back? And I was just a little too far.
She
And I'm
picked out a
so
stunning
sorry.
burqa to wear and everything.
So sorry I missed it. What an event.
But
But
you know,
listen, Donald Trump came up to me
Yeah.
at the wedding. I was making my way over to say hello to somebody at the reception, and he said, "That's the best wedding I've ever been to."
including all of his. It's But, you know, I was so amazed by a couple of things that you did. Like, for instance, I have never been to, because she's such a star and it was such a showbiz wedding. When you walked down the aisle, the audience in the church got up and clapped, like as if they were at a Broadway show. They gave you a standing ovation. I never saw that before. Did you?
Well, I tell you what, it really depends on who's at the wedding.
Yeah.
You know, if I
Showbiz.
was a dentist, there'd be a lot of dentists there. You know, if David was a dentist too, I mean, we'd have, you know, people would get up and applaud molars. I don't know what they would. But, you know, we come from a land
Right.
where that means acceptance. That
Right.
means good on you. That means okay.
And Liza, at the end of the ceremony, I could have sworn you looked back and like you were going to take your bows or something. Did you feel like you were on a stage?
No, not
You
at
didn't,
all.
no.
Oh, no. I mean,
But
it was
it
so
was-
warm in there, wasn't it?
was so warm.
It was so warm, and it was so, for all of the way they made it sound, I mean, the people who were there, I think, can really
mean, we-
attest
we-
to it.
we hear
It was home.
But
Yeah.
you hear
You know,
all
all
the
of us.
names, right? You hear the
Yeah.
names, but you don't hear some of her best friends who've been there for years and
Yeah.
years, and people who knew your mom and grew up as family for you.
Yes,
so
800 people.
I mean,
The
listen,
wedding was bigger. The
No.
reception
you
had more than 800.
you had lots and lots
Yeah.
of the superstars that we hear people's names. But what's the stuff that touched Liza and David the most? The wedding stuff. I mean, I loved watching you up on that altar because I knew
Yeah.
how much in love you were. So what touched you the most?
Well, the fact that I was on my way to David down that aisle, and that's all I really cared about. Now, the fact that my friends were there, my family, you know, to witness it, to be part of it, and all of the people that I've known throughout my life, and David is known, and I didn't know we knew the same people. I mean, I
Small
just
business.
didn't know. He's such a behind-the-scenes character, you know, and he is a character, you know that. But oh my God, I don't know, you guys. I was just blown away by the whole thing.
Let's talk
I'll
about
never
blown
forget
away,
it.
honey.
Yeah?
You're about to blow them away on the stage all over again because you are now back to performing Liza's Back.
Yeah.
What an appropriate title. So any nervousness about getting back on? I want to tell the audience that you were in London to rave reviews.
Thank you.
Everyone said, fantastic show, kicking it. So now you're back at home. You're going to be in New York. You're going to take that stage. You nervous?
I think I've got a healthy set of nerves.
That's
you know,
good, right?
I'm looking forward to it because I've always wanted to play the Beacon. The Beacon to me is some place where you go and that's where people get down and sing, and that's what I intend to do.
But
You
Liza,
know?
you don't just sing, you dance as well. And given all of
Yeah.
the things that you've been through physically,
Yeah.
how did you prepare? How did you get back into it?
Well, like I said, I went to my teacher, Luigi, and got back into shape. Every time I asked David for help, he'd help me. I'd say, how do I get this strong? He'd call somebody, he'd know somebody, you know, and the encouragement that he gave me really helped.
Was it really
Then it
grueling?
was just a matter of discipline, and I've known that my whole life.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, Liza, Liza's going to sing for us a little later in the show, but but I mentioned that I've known you since you were a teenager. We both have memories
I
of you being in
know,
my apartment.
I know.
And I have the most wonderful memories of your mother, Judy Garland.
Oh.
And I don't want to be corny, but I bet she'll be watching when you perform.
Oh, I know she is. I know she is. She's my guardian angel. Do you know what I believe? I believe that the disease of alcoholism it's a real disease. Just look it up in the AMA, if there's, because to go into it's too long. But I honestly think that all drunks go to heaven.
Why?
Because they've been through hell on earth. And I feel that my mom is up there, and she's saying, you can do it, come on, you can do it. It's the mother of a disease, but I'm here, and my father's there, and all of the people that I've been lucky enough to know my whole life who have already joined the choir. So that helps me.
Well,
that helps me.
There are those who are looking down on you, and there are those of us who are going to be there on opening night and
Oh,
for the
no,
nights
I'm
that
so
you're performing,
excited, you
cheering you
guys.
on. If you do happen to be in New York, be sure you're going to be working for 4 days, right?
I'm working the 31st through the 7th.
Okay, so that's more than that. So if you are here, and if you can get tickets, the show is Liza's Back. It opens at the Beacon Theater on May 31st through June 8th, it says, right?
Through June 8th.
Through June 8th.
Come and see me. I mean, it's going to be a ball.
Well,
it's going to be a
and
ball.
hang around because Liza's going to sing for us a little later.
My girlfriend.
You are so in for a treat. Here to sing two of her most beloved hits, Cry, and Maybe This Time, please welcome our friend, Liza Minnelli.
If your sweetheart sends a letter of goodbye, it's no secret you'll feel better if you cry. When waking from a bad dream, don't you sometimes think it's real? But it's only false illusion that you feel. If your heartache seems to hang around too long, and your blues keep getting bluer with each song, well, just remember sunshine can be found beneath a cloudy sky. So let your head down and go ahead, baby, and cry, cry, cry. Just let your head out and go ahead, my baby, and cry. My. Thank you. Thank you very much. Listen, I thought as long as Meredith had done such a beautiful job with the song Cabaret, that I wouldn't even think of singing it. Because you can't beat her version. You can't. I mean, she felt it, man. Now, this song was written actually not for the original play of Cabaret. It was written for the film, which I was lucky enough to star in. Ladies and gentlemen, by Cantor and Ebb, Maybe This Time. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so
nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gotta happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause everybody, oh, they love a winner. So nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gotta happen sometime. Maybe this time. Maybe this time I'll win.
Excellent. 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 Well, I suggest that this time is the time. Thanks to Liza Minnelli. Be sure to catch her tour, Liza's Back, which kicks off at the Beacon Theater here in New York, May 31st through June 8th. This time, you better go, girl. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Karen Foundation.